MadMaxZ Gamer 64 here, and welcome to another video. This video is with Max, or as you know him as MadMaxZ Gamer, or MadMaxZ Gamer. You should check us out, or the clan. I'll try and put the links in the description. So what it is the floor is lava. So all you have to do is go around the map and not touch the floor. As you can see, I go first and I completely fail. But if you see me like dying a lot, it's because we have to so it's a better video. We've spectated each other. So Max spawned at the wrong side of the map, which is kind of derp. So he changed his team, and then yeah. So we start on this truck. And we have to just make it all the way around the map and back to the truck without touching the floor, basically. So Max's first jump is onto the truck, then onto the rock, then he touches the floor. He touched the floor, mate. Oh, but I'll give him that one. Because basically he touched the floor, but if you actually look on the replay, he leapfrogged it. So, like there, he leapfrogged it. So, like, if it was just for a split second, I let him off. But if it's like that, yeah, you're completely done. So then it was my turn again. And, yes, basically, we tried to do this as quickly as possible for you guys. Because we're really bad at this, because it's basically our first try. Max did a video on it as well on... Skyjacked, so if you want to go see that, just go check out his channel. I will put the name in the description. Yeah, so I did quite well there, but Max let me off because it was like a leapfrog, and I get onto the truck. Luckily, something Max didn't do, and then I just keep leapfrogging, and I somehow land on that. Then I'm like, what the hell do I do now? So I try to make it on the car. I just make it. So I jump from car to car, and then somehow I'm on this pole, and then I'm like, oh, where do I go now? And Max just tells me, just go on the rock. I would have gone another way around, but still. And then from here, like, I'm like, okay, I'll steady myself. But I'm like, really? Could I make that? Somehow I didn't make it, even though I timed it perfectly. And then, yeah, so it's Max's turn now. Well, I would commentate it, but there's no real point right now. So obviously he gets from truck to truck, literally just there, and then lands on the rock or side, or whatever you call it. He steadies himself up on the truck, or car, or vehicle, or whatever you want to call it, and then somehow perfectly makes it onto the sign. Then leapfrogs by the no vehicle sign onto the fallen over truck, and then Max is like the Derpatron. He doesn't make it, but still, even if he did make it, that would be on the floor. So yeah. So now it is my go, I believe. Yep. So I'm sorry if this is bad. Just turn over if you don't want to play. So, ooh, just made it onto the rock. Quick, phew. And then I'm trying to cheeky wall run, and I slide to the right. I'm not going to carry on with that song. Make it by the road signs. I see Max's dead body, but then I go onto the fallen truck. I just do my tactic like I did before. Perfectly landed it this time. Made it onto the red truck. Made it onto the car. Even though I know I didn't make it, I was just going to see if I could make it. As you can see, I touched the floor there. And if I still failed. So now it's Max's turn. And, well, yeah. So same thing, lands on truck to truck, and then side, then blue truck. Literally, we found out the route by now. And then he just does the big leap, makes it onto the sign, by the road signs. Sorry if this is boring you. And then he lands on the pipe. I let him go at that one because he only touched for like the smallest amount of time. He lands on the truck. So from here, he goes from truck to the pipes or signs or however you want to call it. Don't hate me in the comments if I say it wrong. Rock to rock, and then I have not made this jump yet. This was the hardest jump for me, and he makes it with ease. Now he's got loads of places to go, so he goes for the hardest jump. Well, I'd say the hardest jump out of all of them. Goes from the side to the rock to the car. At this point, I'm like, oh, I've lost. So, wall runs it. Just lands on the box. Wall runs again. Just lands on the box. I gave him that one. And then, I don't even know what this is. Tell me in the comments if you know. And then goes from that to the grey box on the rock. And I'm like, oh, I've lost at this point. He lands on the grey. Yeah, I gave him it. Because he gave me the one before I gave him it. And then he lands on the rock. Lands on the other one. This is the simplest jump. And he wins. Go check out his video in the description. See you guys later. This has been MadMaxZ Gamer 64. Bye.